stand with feet a little wider than hip width apart. Opening the palms towards the world in front of you. Soft knees lifted through the spine as the shoulders drop down. Pull the chin back slightly. Soften the gaze or close the eyes. And feel your breath inhaling up through the soles of the feet, up to the crown of the head. And exhale from the crown of the head back down through the body to the earth. So let this wave of breath move through your whole being. This inhale energy is actually the energy of the springtime, of the rising up from the earth, and the top of the inhale. That pause is the summer, that very full time, and the exhale is the autumn. So several breaths here, really tuning into the exhale, this autumn energy. Feeling roots growing from the base of your feet down into the earth. This grounding presence, bringing the nourishment from the summer, from this harvest season, into some stillness. Few more breaths here. And then inhale, sweeping the arms out and up, coming up onto the balls of the feet. And then exhale, dropping the heels down as you bring the energy down through the midline, pressing down to the earth. Inhale, sweeping up, coming up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, pulling down through the midline to the earth. Inhale, gathering up the fullness of the summer, bringing it into alignment, nourishing, digesting, grounding. 2 more times. Beautiful. Coming back to your Tadasana pose. And begin to swing the arms side to side. Maybe bringing some little love taps in, especially around the kidneys and the liver area. Thank you for digesting the heat, the light, the busyness of the summer, coming into this more balanced releasing energy, letting go. Like the trees are letting go of their leaves. And coming back to center here, we're going to reach up to the sky and then begin to shake like the trees in the wind, and reach up and shake, and you can jump around or shake one leg out and then the other. Releasing, releasing, releasing. All right, beautiful. We're going to come into our first balance pose here. So feet into Tadasana, sending your roots down into the earth. Finding a focal point in front of you is something that's not moving. Shifting your weight over into your right foot. You can bring your hands to your hips if you'd like. Begin to pick the left leg up. And you might stay on your toes, but bring the knee out to the side. And you might have a little kickstand with your toes on the floor here, heel resting against the calf. You can bring the foot up to the calf if you would like, or bring all the way up into the thigh if you are balanced there. And then bringing your hands to your heart. And if you feel balanced, you can reach your arms out to the sides and lifting up, gathering in all the light and the warmth from the summer, and then bringing it down, back down to the heart. A little balance challenge there. And then releasing your arms and your foot down, shake it out. And then we'll do the other side. So grounding down through your left foot, focal points, roots down into the earth, hands to the hips, right knee comes out to the side, maybe kickstand the foot, maybe foot comes to the calf, maybe foot comes all the way up into the thigh. Make sure there's no sideways pressure against the knee. And balancing here, strong roots. You might sway in the autumn wind. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, gathering the growth from the summer and bring it down to your heart. Pausing here. And then releasing arms and leg. Come down and shake it out. Awesome. We're going to come to the top of the mat. Finding Tadasana pose here. Opening the palms towards the world in front of you, greeting this new season. The autumn that brings us into deeper and deeper darkness, this internal space, awareness, welcoming it and all it will teach us. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands. Step the right foot back behind you, high or low lunge. You can bring your blanket underneath and drop the knee to the floor if you'd like. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, twisting to the left, bringing right hand to the left knee and left hand to the right thigh. If you can reach there, you can also bind the hand across the back of the waist, looking back behind you, honoring the season that has completed, the summer, letting this twist to wring out anything that doesn't need to be brought into the next season. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale here. And exhale, shifting back, dropping that back knee if you haven't already. Lifting the front toes up, melting towards the knee. One more deep breath here. Inhale, pulling forward. And bringing the front leg back to stretch out behind you. So left leg is extended back. We're going to do a little balancing here. So if this feels like enough balance challenge with the leg, you can stay here. If you'd like to extend your right arm, you can do that. So feel your core engage, bringing the belly in. Begin to make little circles with the hand and the foot. And go back the other way. And then inhale, lifting. Exhale, bring hand and knee down to the floor. We'll move through some cat and cow. Inhale here. Exhale, round. Inhale. Lift, exhale, rounding, looking towards your belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding back. And the next time you lift into a cow pose, curl your toes under, press back, do it down dog. Walking out your dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat. And we're going to hop that back leg in, not dropping it to the floor. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Pausing here. So what we're going to do in just a moment is shift forward onto the right leg and come into a warrior 3. So the leg is going to reach back. The arms can come out to the side or stay forward. See if you can balance here. You can also keep the left toes down on the floor. And then releasing, coming back to this upright. Hands to the heart at the top of the mat. Take a breath. And coming back to that Tadasana, palms facing towards the world in front of you, welcoming the season ahead. If we're listening, it's the season of moving into more silence. We start with all the insect noises and bird activity. And as we journey through autumn, the world gets more quiet. The nights are longer. Welcoming it. Rooting down. We too need seasons of activity and rest, and balancing. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands, step the left foot back behind you, high or low lunge. You might drop your knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus. One more time. Inhale, up. And exhale, twisting. Left hand to right knee. Right hand to left leg, or you can bind the arm across the back. And look back behind you, honoring what the past season has held. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. And exhale, touch the mat. Inhale here. Melting the hips. Exhale, pressing back. And lifting. Right toes up off the floor, melting the head towards the knee. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, pulling forward, rounding the hands down, and bringing the right knee back to join the left. Moving here through cat and cow with your breath. And coming to neutral, we'll extend that right leg back behind. Engaging the core. This might be enough of a balance. If you'd like to go further, you can extend your left arm. Feel your core here. We're going to circle the hand and the foot in little circles, honoring the cycles that we travel through each year, each day, each lifetime. Go back the other way with your circles. And inhale, lifting up. Exhale, dropping down. And from here, we're going to walk the arms forward and begin to melt down into puppy pose or heart melting pose. So you can let your forehead drop to the floor, or if you have the upper back mobility, the chin can come to the floor. We're keeping the hips above the knees. Nice upper back, heart opener, melting the heart to the earth. Giving it a place to be amidst the chaos of the world. Right here. With your next inhale, walking back up. And we'll make our way to down dog. Walking out your dog. And inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat. Keep that back knee lifted. Inhale, coming up. You might step the back foot in a little bit. We're going to shift into our warrior three. So feel that strength, that balance here. We're going to hop forward and bring the arms out to the sides. Lift that leg up. And then coming up, bringing the hands to the heart, standing in Tadasana. Reaching the arms down, palms towards the world in front of you. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, sitting down into a chair pose. And we're going to balance here, lifting the left leg up, balancing on the right foot in this bend. And you might even be able to cross the ankle to the knee. This figure 4. So you can keep your arms lifted. Take an inhale. Exhale, releasing left foot back down to the floor. Take another inhale. Exhale, swing, let go. Inhale, up, little back bend. Exhale, sitting back down. Inhale. Exhale, swing. Inhale, up. Keep the arms lifted, sitting down into your chair. Feel those legs working. Make sure that your weight is in the heels of the feet. We're going to lift the right leg up, balancing on the left. Maybe bringing the ankle to the thigh, the knee. Keep those arms lifted. Strong here, grounded, rooted. Releasing that foot back down. Take an inhale and exhale, swing. Inhale, up, little back bend. Exhale, sitting back down into your chair. Inhale. Exhale, swing. Inhale, up. Exhale, float the arms out and down. Tadasana, palms facing towards the world in front of you. That releasing, letting go. Welcoming the abundance of the harvest now to sustain us through. Beautiful. From here, we'll come down to the mat. Onto our backs here. Hug the knees into the chest and rock a little side to side here if you'd like. And then placing your feet on the floor, hip width apart and in close to your body. I'm going to do some bridge explorations, bridging from summer into autumn. So with your next inhale, lifting your hips up off the floor as you lift your arms. The arms come over the head as the hips lift up. Exhale, lowering back down. Both arms and body. Again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. This time, inhale, lift just the body. We're going to leave the arms where they are. And the arms can either bend at the elbows with hands facing each other, or interlace the hands under the back. Roll the shoulders under a little bit more. Engage the glutes. Lift the front of the pelvis up towards the sky. Grounding down through the right foot, lift the left up into the air. And releasing down, switching, right leg lifts. Keep those glutes engaged, hips lifted. And releasing down. And lift both hips up. And then we're going to stair step one hip at a time, very slowly, dropping down almost to the hands if they're underneath you, and then stair step coming back up. One more time, kind of swaying the hips, dropping one and then the other. You lower down, and then coming back up. Beautiful, releasing the arms and lower your precious spine back down to the floor. Beautiful. Bring your feet as wide as your mat and let the knees drop side to side. And then come back to center, realign the feet. Lift the hips up just slightly, scoot them a couple inches over to the right and lay them back down. Extend the left leg long. Inhale, bring the right knee in towards the chest, holding onto it with the left hand, and guide the leg all the way over to the left, stretching right arm out from the shoulder. And you might look out over the right arm. Take some deep breaths here. See if you can release the right shoulder down towards the earth a little more. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Feeling yourself releasing and unwinding, releasing into the support of the earth, coming back to your roots, realign the spine. And then we'll pick the hips up just slightly, scooting them a couple inches over to the left, lay them back down. Extend right leg long, inhale. Bring left knee in, holding onto it with the right hand, and guide the leg over. Stretching the left arm out. Letting your body melt into the twist on this side, dropping that left shoulder down towards the ground. Releasing the summer. Welcoming in stillness, release, reflection, gratitude. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. Your next inhale, unwind. Come back to center, realigning the spine. Hug your knees into your chest. Let the knees come away from each other. Reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for a happy baby pose. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, setting yourself up well. Perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees or covering you up. I really like putting just the folded up blanket across my pelvis. It just feels really grounding and nourishing. It helps me feel present and in my body. Sliding the shoulder blades down the back, softening the jaw. Releasing here. Sending blessings to whoever the emergency vehicles are going to help right now. Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. As you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor, and come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal, gently press your way up to find the seat. Sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words to wash over you. This is a poem that I wrote this year for the autumn equinox. Autumn equinox. You are balm to the soul. You teach us to remember the beauty of letting go, to linger in the sweetness of the harvest, which cannot last forever, but is here now. And we can look across a table full of pies and say, I don't know where this world is headed, but you matter to me. Just being here. And I give thanks for your ancestors who traversed their own challenges in order for your life to exist. Here, now. Here, now. The balance felt briefly, light and dark. May we go forward from here, forever meeting whatever arises, with the joy that springs from the gift of experiencing season after season. The wisdom we gather, never knowing the breath or light we may be granted, the dark or silence we may ultimately seek. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you so much for joining me for practice. Blessings for the season ahead. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.